watch this moment where, of course, predictably, naturally, Oprah tries to make it about herself. And you can see Whoopi kind of recoil. Watch.
When we talk about Black excellence, we're talking about Quincy. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can give it up. You can give it up. In 1967, Quincy Jones was the first Black composer nominated in the original song category for The Eyes of Love in the film Banning.
My life changed forever and for the better after meeting him. He actually discovered me for The Color Purple, which was my first film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
You can see Whoopi like kind of pull away from her while she starts talking about herself and The Color Purple. Oprah does. And then Whoopi gives her a couple of claps like, oh, yeah, go Oprah. This one isn't about you. And then says Me Too, which is kind of like the Me Too thing is very interesting because she was the bigger star. She had the bigger role. There's a lot actually that went down that I found quite interesting, and I think you will too. So we're going to start there.
Yes, Megyn Kelly notices something about Oprah on stage with Whoopi Goldberg. I don't know if you've seen that. When you take a look at this developing, Oprah Winfrey is under backlash after being accused of stealing Whoopi Goldberg's moment at the Oscars viewers spotted a tense on-stage moment between former co-star Oprah and Whoopi Goldberg on Sunday as they paid tribute to the legendary Jones. The Color Purple co-star come together to honor the late music producer during a 97 Academy Award in Los Angeles. I don't usually watch this show. I think I did a video yesterday about it. I want you to take a look into what Megyn Kelly had to say.
Absolutely. And I also have to say, I think Whoopi Goldberg's stylists were sabotaging her. I don't know what the hell she was wearing. She looked horrible. And when I saw Oprah come out on stage, it really was a moment where I thought Hollywood has learned nothing. These liberal Hollywood elites have learned absolutely nothing. If we remember, Oprah Winfrey came out a week before this election and said, if Donald Trump wins, if Kamala Harris loses, we will never have another election. This is the final election. Women are going to get sent back to the dark ages. Well, have women lost any rights since January 20th? No, but these rich elite celebrities, they like to virtue signal and pledge loyalty and fealty to Palestine and Ukraine. What about the homeless people outside the Dolby Theater that they stepped over in their ball gowns and their diamonds and jewels? These people are full of shit. Oprah, you have less clout than ever before. Nobody cares. You have no influence. And we saw that on November 5th. Goodbye.
Yes, that's right. You and I have more influence on the public dialogue than she does. Here, speaking of that, Selena Gomez. It was like weeks ago that we saw the my people, the immigrants, evil Trump, the children.
Selena Gomez, she seems to have recovered. She's dripping in diamonds, in jewels. But this goes back to what I was saying. These celebrities love to just virtue signal and tell us how to live our lives, but then they go out there and do the complete opposite. So I want to send Selena Gomez to Guantanamo. I want to send Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah. We don't need these Hollywood celebrities. And I really feel a majority of Americans care less and less about these celebrities. I mean, I used to watch all the movies. I would love the Oscars. I haven't even seen a single one of the movies. But then again, I'm more into American classic films like Mean Girls and The Hangover 2.
Yeah.
No good reason. Sandworm from Doom 2 playing chopsticks on the piano.
I can't do it anymore. I really tried to watch the Oscars. I'm a martyr. I'm a masochist. I do it for you guys, but the show was an utter calamity.
Ukraine. The world.
Yes, I understand. A lot of people don't watch the Oscar. Hollywood is on another level. They are actually desperate. They just want their attention or what exactly is going on. When you look at their rating this year, extremely embarrassing. At a certain point, when I watched videos, what I saw, I just want to show you, react, share my thought. Like you saw this actress, she started her speech by calling out Ukraine. I don't know why these people do this every single time.
So KJ Smith from Sisters, and it's sad because I be watching Sisters every now and then. Then I gotta stop watching Sisters. But she said, I guess she was on the red carpet or something. They asked her advice for blacks, and she told them basically move to another country because Trump is in office. She was trying to not say it, but I got the video, I got the proof. She said she told y'all to move to another country. My first question is, why don't she move to another country? It's funny how they're going to tell people you don't have to stay here in this horrible country under Trump, but they ain't left. None of the celebrities that keep talking about they're leaving the country has left the country. She's still here making millions of dollars, living good, probably in a mansion somewhere in California. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. But she tells black people to leave the country.
They said it before the election. If Trump wins, I'm leaving the country. I expected a number of these people to have left the country till date. Some are still there catching out. What exactly is going on? They continue to complain. If you are not comfortable in any place, move to another place. Nobody is asking you anything. When I saw this actress saying this, it was crazy to me because they continue to spew this every time. Why stay on the same spot?
I fucking hate America! I hate it here. I hate everything about this fucking country. And before any of you Oakley wearing rednecks come at me and be like, then fucking leave. I can't. It's expensive. There's rules. Just like there's rules to get into our country. There's rules to get into others. There's rules. I can't just fucking leave. And it's expensive. It's expensive to leave too. So unless you want to start, sending me your Bush Light and Virginia Slims money and crowdsource me to get the out of here, I don't want to hear it.
I feel like this is going to sound insane to some people and not to others, depending on which side of TikTok this ends up on. How quickly do we need to get out of the country? Like, we have a plan. I mean, you can see my name on TikTok is moving to Italy. Like, we're going, but our plan is to go in September. And like, I fear that I have been spending, I know I look absolutely insane. I fear that I've been spending too much time scrolling the last couple days, and that is making my anxiety spiral out of control. But like, things are bad. Like, when the leaders of the European Union are holding an emergency meeting that we are specifically not invited to discuss the impact of Donald Trump on the rest of the world, that's bad, right? It's a rhetorical question. I know it's bad. Like, I definitely 100% know I need to get off the internet and go touch some grass today, but like, where is everybody else at? I know I have a lot of people on here who are also moving abroad. Is anyone like expediting their plans? What are people thinking?
I'm setting off the alarms. I don't even care.
Something that you wish was talked about more within our community. Understanding our roots, I think it's really important. I think we're not trapped here. With the political climate that's going on in the United States of America, we are not trapped here. There are places that we can go. There are countries that are receiving us back, citizenship back, and I think with open arms, and I think that it's time for the Black community as a whole to start looking into those resources.
Yes, somebody that is actually willing to live will not go on TikTok to announce it. They will announce it today. If you want to check 1 month, 2 months, they are still there. Good luck. Go to another place and see. You cannot know the difference between two countries unless you test them. So please do that. But don't let the door hit you. The complaints are too much when I see these crazy people every single time doing this. I have been to different places I don't actually even want to share my experiences, what I know, what I've seen with my eyes. Some people coming here to see. Then why is it that every single day there are people still struggling to cross the border to enter? If things were not really good, ask yourself.
Adam.
Go there. What's up, my brother? What's going on, man?
Adam, what are you wearing?
What are you doing right now?
I'm asking you what you're wearing.
Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up. And you know what, Golden? I like the way I look, because I'm a good person.
Sometimes when I look at all these people, what they do, we saw during the campaign how Kamala Harris pulled out a lot of these celebrities to campaign for her. We saw that. Now, look at what is happening here. So I'm saying, move to Africa, move to other countries, or because of Trump, it is insane.
If we're over there, our economic interests are over there.
Yeah, these are real enemies.
Like, I think they actually want to kill me. And the reason I know this is, well, they say so online. You know, there's like Reddit forums where they don't just want to kill me, they want to desecrate my corpse. You know.
Wow. I know I'm going to get killed on social media for admitting that, but so be it. And the fact is that it doesn't matter whether Vice President Vance planned it or just took the opportunity to bait Zelensky. Zelensky took the bait. Okay. Yeah. And
what happened at the White House today?
Today, Donald Trump irreparably destroyed the 80-year-old post-World War II international order.
An Oval Office ambush of an American ally that will reverberate all around the world and stain America's image for years to come.
That was, to say the least, the most contentious confrontation between world leaders perhaps we have ever seen, certainly on television.
It was a truly historic moment, not in the good way. One that I fear realigned the world order, upending the only foreign policy consensus that most living Americans and Europeans have ever known.
A complete and utter mess. We don't gain anything by acting like bullies, and this is what bullies do.
I think there's no question that this was a setup. You heard Donald Trump say at the end of that clip you played, this is great television.
To issue an apology tonight?
Absolutely.
All right, so but what else is going on? Not much in the Oval Office to discuss the big turnaround that the country has done, where Trump says now he's the dictator.
Statement for sure to say that it is one of the most astonishing moments that we have ever seen happen.